I need to do my hair. I need to do my hair. I need to do my hair. I want to take y'all along, do like a little get ready with me because I haven't been here in a while, and yeah, we gotta get used to filming again. This time I'm actually gonna do it. Yes, I know I said that last time, but you know, iconic. Hi, can you see me? Is it boring? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, Lord, it's hot as hell. Actually, I kind of let it air dry a little bit, but I'm about to blow dry it right now because I actually gotta go to work. Gotta go to work today. It's like to do the 4 parts. The 4 parts I always save my life, and then I do other smaller parts because I'm ABC. ADHD. Can you even hear me? Because the air conditioning's on. And the last time I was like filming something and the air was on, whew, but it's hot. And I just turned it on. I realized it's 80 degrees in here. 80 degrees. Let me put my phone. I really wanted to talk to y'all about something, but like now I'm stressing for time. I'm supposed to leave at 5. We'll clock in at 5. It's 3:20 right now. This is how my brain works. I've actually been thinking about clocking in at 5 since I woke up. That's why I cannot have just an evening shift. So buy my stuff on Poshmark, Macari, hopefully Macari, because they take less off. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of everything, and part of it's because money, but most of it's because I don't wear this stuff. I've been wanting to collect a lot of my stuff because I don't know, I felt like when I was in the house I needed something to look forward to, and getting those shipments in Christmas, I had to wait. Okay, I did not have to wait. And then it became I'm not using this stuff right now, but it's when I get my own place and I become a city girl, I will then do these things, or I'll have them in the future and it'll be like, I don't know, 2040. And I'll be rocking my Ivy Park girl. I still want that, and it's still certain outfits that I want to put together, but like when I was getting the stuff, I was just getting the stuff and hoping that it would fit me, especially if it was like in good enough price, because I'm like, heck yes, of course I want this. The original price was something dollars, and I got it for this amount, but it's okay because I really wanted it, or I got it for this amount and that was a steal, so it covers up for the other item that I got for more. Girl math. Yeah. But yeah, right now I'm just putting on some heat protecting. It's something that I just have here. I usually put it on more like precisely, but I'm not trying to make it oily. I think last time it made it a little bit oily. But I'm making sure that I'm like trying to get as much assurance that I need. Cause we don't want even more damaged hair. I know I gotta get it cut because my ears, yeah, I have to get that cut. But she thick and she is growing, y'all. My hair was blonde. My hair was blonde. I want to dye it again, but I'm kind of scared because the color I want to dye it, y'all. It's gonna look so bad on my skin, but Jesus. Also trying to detain. In the middle of me recording, get ready with me with my hair. Cool. Every creator loves to see this. how iconic. Okay, this is like combed out. I haven't blow dried it yet, so it's a little bit, you know, stiff. But yes, you can tell. Like if I get my ends cut, this will be so much better. Y'all, this is a lot of hair. I did not save enough time for this, so I am going to just blow dry it, get ready, go to work, come back, and pick this up with y'all. Because I refuse. Oh, that full card yeah. Yeah. I'm back. It's another day. Y'all, I had to even start off a little bit because I really don't feel like doing it anymore. But I started when my original, where should I be looking? My original like idea for this video was to like just sit down, talk about all the thoughts that I'm getting through. But right now I'm in kind of like actually a happier mood. But I still want to talk about some stuff. I just don't know how to approach it now. I hate that for me. Hair is everywhere. Drink lemon water, you guys. It tastes straight like lemon. It's no lemon in here because it's in the other cup. Don't at me. But I rarely change how I do my hair because I only know how to flat iron it. I don't know how to do anything else. I used to do like put like the leave-in conditioner and let it sit and have it curly like that. I completely forgot how to do that because I haven't did it in so long. I started about like high school. Never really went back to it because I'm like, it's a lot of work. I just wish somebody can do my hair and I don't have to pay for anything. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Girl, I just put it in a ponytail, keep it going. But I do want to start, you know, doing the shit that I said. Ooh. Doing the stuff that I said I would want to do, like always keeping my hair down and stuff, because that does affect my attitude. But you know what affects my attitude more? When I have to get up earlier just to do my hairstyle and it don't even come out the way that I wanted. So what was the point? That's how my brain works. Alright, so there is one thing I want to talk about, and that's like not mental health per se, because I am not no one that should like, don't take my advice because I'm literally in the middle still. But no, I only got one warning from my friend, and she basically was like, when you go through therapy, people don't tell you how much you're basically are going to start to feel everything. The reason why I wanted to go into therapy, because the only way I could go forward is if I shut everything off. If I, Vampire Diaries, no emotions.
Shut it down!
Type crap, because it was getting that bad for me. And I was doing it, but I was doing it so well that it scared the hell out of me. Because nobody talks about, like, if you are in a house and it's not physical abuse, and if it's not diabetes, nobody really gives a crap. Why? Because you don't have to spend money on it. It's something that you can just shut up and go do, or something like that. And it's just like, I already don't have the gumption to be in the fact that I have to keep explaining myself, or why I'm feeling this way, or why I'm not doing anything you're saying and it's leaning disrespectful to you, but on my end I'm just trying to survive. It's just it's so frustrating, and I don't even know, like, the things that I'm saying right now, if that would make sense to people. Obviously I'm talking around because I really don't feel, oh, there's still more over here. I really don't feel that comfortable or not comfortable, but I don't know the words to put with it. And it's like trying to tell people or trying to give people explanations or trying to be like truthful in thought is also still so frustrating, because you have what society says, you have what doctors and professionals and medical people say, and you have what people in religion, Christianity and all that says, and you have what your family says. And you know, well, at least I feel like I do, because I know one of my problems is like mind reading, but you kind of know what is expected of you. And so even if you have all these opinions and all these, oh, don't do that, make sure like you talk to somebody, get out the house, girl, or make sure you do things that makes you happy, and all you gotta do, you make sure you go out so it's not like you in the house depressed. You gotta find it. And I know this is coming from me having depression, but the way that I am like receiving information is different from what actually needs to be done in the outcome, especially if you want to get from point A to point P, not even finding a solution, but just moving. Because what hurts more is you doing all the things that is said or needs to be done, and it hurts worse because people don't give a crap, because they have their own lives that they got to get to, and they have their own problems, and it's only so much energy they can give out because they themselves have to survive. And it's not most of the time a bad thing, it's just a thing that is. And it sucks because you have these, I just ate enough sausage, it's a lot of grease in it. But you have these like things where like you want to reach out to somebody and you already told them, hey, I understand this is weird and it's coming off like this, but this is the way that I can do it, and it's not clicking. And I don't know the answers to everything. I don't. Hopefully I don't come off as I do, but I do know a little bit about something. And it's so frustrating where like I'm asking for information, but all I get is ridicule or, oh, you just want to do it your way. No, I'm telling you, the information that you just told me isn't going to be viable because of subject A and subject B. Is there any other solution or any other way or a person that can let me know? And you're getting mad at me because I'm having a logical thought and not just taking your word for it because, oh, trust me, I got you. When you don't even got yourself. That's not what I asked. I hate that. I hate that. And that comes from anybody and anything. If I ask you a question and you be like, that's up to you. Bitch, I know that.
Bitch, let me tell you something. You shut the
I know that. That's common sense that it's up to me, but I'm reaching out, something that I do not like doing for certain stuff. After you said I can reach out to you, and I already feel uncomfortable, and you saying like that, y'all. I don't know. I just feel like in this point in my life, like I wanted it to be able to where like I could live and learn and all of that, but I'm just so still stuck in survival mode. Like y'all don't understand, and I know it's at a certain point that's like my trauma coming through, or when I really want people to understand. But I'm realizing now that that's never going to happen. You can't feel what I feel. you can't experience the stuff I experienced because you don't have my brain, you don't have my prior experiences or the experiences that I'm gonna have after that. You don't have the same intellectual tank, I guess, for the stuff that the abilities of what I can learn versus my brain maxed out at. And I knew this, but in my head, I'm like, if I tell them exactly the way that it feels inside, maybe it can be similar or kind of like, you know, it will reflect how much it really like affects me. But even then, I just felt crazier. I just felt like people thought I was whining, or I felt like they, even with that, they still didn't understand. And I don't know another way to come across it. I wish I did, but honestly, even then, if I sat down and write like a dissertation of stuff, I don't even think people would like read it or take it for the matter that it is. I don't know. Like, I like being able to like research stuff, and because I love knowledge, and I'll be able to get some more things to talk about, because I'm not a type of person to talk about like boys and all of that. If I ever talk to you about something that was related to a boy, that was either my ADHD, my autism, because I genuinely don't be knowing what to talk about people, what to talk to about people, especially if I don't know you. So anything that you will bring up, I'll go at it 10 times. Because I'm like, oh, she like this. My brain associates you to this. So this is what we're only going to talk about. And I'm going to look up some stuff to make sure that this conversation doesn't sound like this conversation. But I will say, like, when my survival mode kicked back in like full force, I won't only talk about like 5 things and have the same conversation with people. Because like I did not have the energy. And I work in customer service. You have to talk. Also, when I wasn't talking to customers, I'm talking to the people that I work with, and let's just talk to make it go by faster. Just say any fucking thing. Talk about the sky or some shit. Cause I can't sit still. It was getting too much. And I did do therapy for a little while, and I realized like it was some stuff that's just like was not me per se, but just the stuff that I was kind of like going through but didn't even realize it. And then also the stuff that I'm like, the ADHD, the depression, maybe being on the spectrum, and just like how that really affects my day-to-day life, and then thinking that it's just me and I just gotta work around it. I also thought about like taking medicine, but honestly, you guys, I don't even think, to a certain point, of course, yes, because medicine is gonna medicine whether you want it to or not. That's why it's very important to make sure you get your right portions. But I feel like that I have so much going on. It's gonna settle one part, but make it worse for other parts. And I am definitely a person that likes to have control because of my trauma. But I feel like I would need to know the information on everything before I just start doing stuff. Plus, I'm broke. I got an apartment, y'all. I'm used to having some money in my pocket. But that was just the price they had to pay with living at the house. Because I will say that my mental health has gotten so much better since I moved out. But because I wasn't fully in it, certain stuff starting to come back where I'm like realizing like, oh crap, no, that happened. That's the reason why I was depressed at that time, and that's the reason why I'm like, oh,
Things are looking pretty glum.
there's no safeguarding anymore. We're not gonna do one thing at a time, like. And so like when I got the opportunity to move out, I was basically gonna be in an apartment by myself, and then somebody was like, hey, this is a good idea, and I was like, oh my god, yes, it's a good idea. It was not a great idea. I should have never moved in with them. I felt too comfortable, and I shouldn't have, but it's crazy because it's family, and I basically had to find an apartment less than 3 weeks with no money, because I was getting happy during Christmas, because I'm like, oh, finally I can breathe. That was a fucking lie. And then I'm like, okay, I had to get over that. I had to get over a job change. I'm like, let me just breathe. Let me just pay bills. Let me just, I couldn't even do that because the stuff was coming up. I was in therapy. I feel like I'm doing all the right things, and stuff just still was not, it's not where it's supposed to be, even right now. But I will say that it has been progression, and I kind of have waken up a little bit. Like, I know I need another job, but I love the place that I work at now. I really, really do. I love that place. At least you know what you can and can't do, and get an idea of what's gonna kind of happen. I mean, like, you never know what exactly is gonna happen, but I don't have to worry about somebody else and their stuff. I don't have the energy for that. I am that type of person. I will give you the shirt on my back. If you like my earrings, girl, get them. If you like. And I feel like the nicest, me being nice is definitely my downfall, because I don't be knowing when people are taking advantage of me. I don't be knowing when people are just being people, and nobody's perfect. Or but I'm so tired of trying to figure that out, or so tired of being surprised or just shit out of luck because of somebody else. And I want to say I'm done, but it sucks because I know it's people out there that's not like that. I just always get the fucking bad ones. Maybe it's just me watching too many movies and TV shows growing up, because I want that Sex in the City vibes, where it's just like the girls. I want the girlfriends vibes, where they're just like that. And not the drama part of it, but just like, chilling, laughing, living life, gossiping, doing like girly things, like the rats. Like, I want that, but I can't even get over this. And I'm noticing, like, when I do go out, I'm just now so full with anxiety of, or maybe I'm gonna say this wrong or do this wrong, or like even like this stuff where like singing songs and all that, like I can sing in the back. How I was gonna say that, but like I know the song front and back and front, backwards, forwards, and when I get in front of people, I'm like, oh, like I freeze. And the thing is, I'm not, unless like I'm really, really thinking about it because I really want something to go really well, that's when I mess it up, because I'm forcing it, but I don't know how else for it to come out. And I'm like, I know that I can be sociable, but right now it's just it's like pulling little nails out of something. It's very tedious for me. And I'm like, but I really wanted to go out. I really want to talk to this person and do this and, like have fun. But I'm like, I can't. It's just too much. And I know it's because my body's on survival. And the only thing it's doing is making sure that I'm alive. And everything else is not even secondary. It's fifthary to it. The depression is something that is not ever gonna go away. It's something that I'm probably gonna have to deal with. And that's another reason why sometimes I'm just like, what's the point? Doing all this extra stuff. But I don't know. I'm really gonna be digging deeper into like my YouTube because I've been doing it on and off, and the reason why I've been doing it on and off is strictly because of depression. Because I always wanted to do this. I have so many ideas. I'll start and then stop. And then I'll start, do bulk filming on all of this, spend money on certain stuff, like making sure that I can be able to do things, researching, and then when it comes to it, I'm like putting it off. And again, I know it's trauma response, but knowing, I feel like most of the time hinders me because I'm like so hard on myself. I'm like, you know what to do. You just do it. You know it's all about consistency. Most of anything else, just do it. You know what you want. Just do it. But I'm just like, it's not that I can't. I just don't know how to start. And I don't know how to start. I don't. Because I don't want to mess it up. I know that fear is basically the devil. But nobody ever tells you how to really get over it. Okay, that's kind of what's going on with me in the mental health of the family and friends side of things. Politically, I just learned that I do know a little bit more than the average American, and that I should just really be quiet. Because it's only so much I can say. There are certain people I can talk to, like what's going on in the world, and it still be like a conversation. Oh, y'all, we getting to the naps. I'm gonna see if I can blow dry that out, actually. But like it's certain stuff that I said that this administration was gonna do, and people were like, no, that's not gonna happen. It happened. Your simple-minded thinking is what's got us into this place. So I wanna, in my head, I want to be able to challenge people that think like that, but at the same time, it's just going to cost more energy and more time or something I can be spending on myself. People don't have the same capabilities as you, and I know this, but sometimes it's very hard for my brain to grasp. I have flipped it on the ends. I don't know if I want a middle part or a side part. The reason why I like doing that is because the ends don't seem as, it seemed like it's supposed to be messy. And this is kind of the side part, well, the middle part, and this is like, if I do the side part, it's always over here. I think I'm digging the side part. I'm digging the side part. Okay, but like I said, I don't know. I just wanted this the video that like clears my head a little bit, because yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I have edge control. I have a love-hate relationship with edge control, because once you put it on, that's it. Like, you're gonna have to continuously put it on, but it also makes it look neat. So I just don't be knowing what to do. I be overthinking it. Y'all already have me. But what I have planned is basically for the past me and future me and present me, is like doing all the stuff that I said I want to do, the stuff that I can realistically do right now, because y'all, money. I want to to do more stuff with my apartment. I didn't realize that, see, I'm getting excited, tripping on my words already. I didn't realize that the reason why I didn't have anything in here is because of a trauma response of not really trying to get attached to things, because you feel like it's always something that's gonna happen and be taken. And I recently just kind of went through something actually being taken, and I got it back, and I'm like, okay, I can do this a little bit better. I'm gonna do it my way, because realistically, can I afford it? No. Am I gonna keep it and do what it do until I get more? Yes. You know, it looks way better in the mirror. That's why I keep staring at than on camera. But I am on my Cephi 14 plus camera. I am selling something, so I'm gonna link my Poshmark and Mercari. I started Mercari and my Depop, and somebody told me to do Facebook. But I'm gonna link some stuff down so you can see. You can offer, but I am a person that's gonna offer back. I know what my stuff is worth, and most of that stuff, it has not been worn. If it is, it's probably 3 or 4 times. I forgot what I was really saying. This happens a lot. Curly situation right here is giving like 40s, you know, a little black 40s, a little curl, a little blue. Yeah, this is the video. This is the hair. Do you want to see the back? Probably not. Probably don't care. Thank you for listening to my thoughts, and yeah. Oh. But yeah, either two. you got to be prepared. The ADHD brain, you're gonna see a little bit more. But either vote, comment, or if you have an opinion, if you don't care, you don't have to do anything. But like Tuesdays or Thursdays or Sundays or Thursdays, I am gonna be posting like some old videos just so I can get out the archives, because there's some stuff that like from some blogs in like in December that I still haven't posted. I will see y'all next time. Bye, my loves. Mwah.